Hello everyone, let us discuss the surface marking of stomach today. So for the stomach surface marking, before that you have to draw the transpyloric plane which is passes along the tips of the ninth costal cartilage. So here we will have the ninth costal cartilage. Okay, this is the costal margin. Okay, so transpyloric plane, it is passes along the tips of the ninth costal cartilage. Okay, so this is this transpyloric plane. So then you have to draw the subcostal plane also. Okay, the subcostal plane. Okay, now coming to the surface marking of the stomach. Okay, so for this surface marking of stomach, the first point is on the left 7th costal cartilage. So here we have the 10th, 9th, 8th and this is 7th. Okay, so on the 7th costal cartilage, which is 2.5 centimeters left to the median plane. On the 7th costal cartilage, which is 2.5 centimeters left to the median plane. So this is the first point for the surface marking of stomach. Okay, so now you have to draw the two parallel lines. Okay, two parallel short parallel lines. Okay, 2 centimeters apart. 2 centimeters apart we have to draw two parallel lines which are sloping downwards towards the left side. Okay, so it will represent the cardiac orifice of the stomach. Next, coming to the pyloric orifice. Okay, so first you have to draw this transpyloric plane. Okay, so now put a point on the transpyloric plane which is 1.2 centimeters. 1.2 centimeters right to the median plane. So somewhat here. Okay, on the transpyloric plane. Okay, put a point on the transpyloric plane 1.2 centimeters right to the median plane. Okay, so here also you have to draw the two parallel lines, short parallel lines 2 centimeters apart. Okay, which are inclining upwards towards the right side. Okay, it will represent the pyloric orifice. Now coming to the lesser curvature. So the lesser curvature, it is J shape, represents the pyloric orifice. Now coming to the lesser curvature. So the lesser curvature, it is J shaped line. So you have to connect the right margin of the cardiac orifice to the left margin of the pyloric orifice by a J shaped line. Okay. So this will represent the lesser curvature of the stomach. Okay. Now coming to the greater curvature. For the greater curvature, so the first point on the left 5th intercostal space. Okay. Left 5th intercostal space. Put a point on the left 5th intercostal space which is slightly below and medial to the left nipple. So somewhat here. Okay. So this is the first point. Okay. Next, coming to the second point. The second point on the left costal margin at the junction of 9th and the 10th tips of the costal cartilages. So somewhat here. Okay. Now join these 2 points from the left margin of the cardiac orifice to the right margin of the pyloric orifice by a curved line. Okay. Join these points from the left margin of the cardiac orifice to the right margin of the pyloric orifice by a curved line which will represent the greater curvature. Okay. So on the greater curvature, the summit is present at the left 5th intercostal space. It will always, correlates with the apex beat. Okay. So if you draw an imaginary line from this cardiac orifice to on the greater curvature, the part above which is present above this imaginary line is the fundus of the stomach. So that is about the the surface marking of stomach.